Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You're gonna be able to hear me. This is fucked up. I just realized I need to change that. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another video. And this video is different. Instead of playing a game like we would regularly do, we're doing a tier list on the grounded insects or bugs, whatever you want to kill them, you know. I don't know. I think insects and bugs are the same thing, but yeah, we're going to be rating them on a scale from hardest to easiest, which woe being the hardest, mild being the easiest because that's the easiest mode. And we're going to be going down the line. For some fucking reason, the mantis isn't on here. I put it in there. I put it in here and, you know, it's not here. And also there was no crow, so we have a shitty version that someone made. It's not that shitty. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty normal. There was no ant queen creature cards that I could find online anywhere, and I did not feel like going in game and taking a screenshot. And for some reason, the insect queen didn't even have one anywhere online I searched. But other than that, there's no mantis. I'm just going to rate it when it comes up at the very end right here. But with that, let's get into the video. Now, starting off, we got the red worker ant. Now, this one is not too easy, not too hard. It's a little bit in the middle, you know? I would say it's easy. It's the first thing that you really come across in game other than the passive animals, which honestly, I'm confused before we start the video again. This water flea, it's named as passive because it's got this green little border thing. It attacks you. That doesn't make sense, but it's here. Anyways, we're going to put this in mild because, well, it pretty much is. It's the easiest thing you're going to come across. Now we got the soldier ant, the red soldier ant. With this one, I'm going to put it in medium. I have a hard time with it sometimes, like especially when I started off the game. I fucking hated them. I couldn't deal with them, but overall, it's not that hard. It's a basic bug that you're going to come across that later in the game, you're going to take that bitch down. Anyways, next we got the lawn mite. The lawn mite, I feel, is hard. My explanation for this is the fact that it just jumps on you. Yes, you can move around, but imagine you're going down and you're taking them out and it's pitch black because you don't care to bring a light downstairs. Why am I saying downstairs? What the fuck am I talking about? You don't decide to bring a torch down into the place where the mites are biting on the cord and you get mauled to death on woe. That actually happened to me. You don't want to know how many times I had to restart on that world for the woe world when I first started off. Anyways. Next, we got larvae. I'm putting this in woe. I absolutely hate them. I can never learn their attack patterns, and I never will. I'm putting it in woe. Okay, the Ruz T. Ruz T is actually pretty easy. I'd say it's easier than the ant, too. Like, it's pretty easy. Its main attack is when it spins around, and yeah, that's really it. And also, before I get too far into the video, these were all out of order, all right? I had this thing right over here at the start. It didn't make sense. I put them in order whenever I got all these images, but they're not there anymore. So, especially the mantis, we don't have that. But anyways, the spiderling. I would say the spiderling is the first entry going into easy. It's pretty basic, and it's easier than the lawn mite. Definitely easier than all of these. But it's not easier than the red worker ant. Anyways, next thing we got is a tier 2, which is the black worker ant. And again, the black worker ant is not too hard at all. It's harder than the red worker ant, obviously, because it has more health than and does more damage, but it's not bad. Now, the ladybug. This is controversial for some people. Some people would immediately put this in woe. Some people would immediately put this in easy or the bottom of mild. Personally, I'm going to put it dead square in the middle above this thing right here, the red soldier ant. It is hard to learn the pattern, but since I've had to murder so many of them, I've already learned the pattern completely. And it's not, if I were doing this off of I cannot speak today. Mainly based off of me, I would probably put this in mild, but I'm doing this overall in the game itself. Anyways, we now have the black soldier ant. I would put this at the bottom of hard. It is way harder, not way, it's harder than the ladybug and it's harder than the red soldier ant, but it's not harder than, actually, you know what, no. It is harder than the mite, alright? I think this one's called the Tase T. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not. And am I missing another image that I think I'm missing? Oh no, it's right here. All right. Maybe this one's just called it's the smaller robot. It's not the bigger one. I'll probably put a name for it in the editing, but yeah. I'm going to put this in the above easy. It's harder than the spiderling. Next, we got is the bomb border beetle. Bomb border beetle is going to be harder than the mite and harder than ladybug, but not harder than the soldier ant. Next, diving bell spider. It's easy. It's not harder than ladybug, no, larva, but it's definitely harder than anything else I've ever had to deal with. Next, we got the firefly. Now, the firefly, I feel like it should be a tier 3 one. It's a little bit difficult to deal with. The first time I tried killing it, I fucked up royally and did not do it properly at all. And I died with tier 2 armor. So maybe it should be tier 3. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to put this above lawn mite. I know I'm just crushing lawn mite right now, saying that it's just getting easier and easier. Anyways, now I believe this one's a tase T because this one tases you. I would say this one is actually easier than the smaller robot. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But we're going to move on to the bee now. The bee, I would say, is one of the easiest things to deal with. Maybe that's just me. It's just when you're far away, you just shoot it with a bow and arrow. It comes near you, and I don't think I've ever actually taken a hit from it. Not even once. But anyways, we're going to move on to the mosquito. And the mosquito, I'm going to put at the bottom of woe. I do not like them. They suck, literally and figuratively. But I don't really want to talk about this thing. It kind of gives me nightmares sometimes. By the way, I changed my mic settings. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Tell me in the comments. No one messaged in the comments in my last video, probably because I didn't upload for 3 weeks straight. That makes sense. But oh fuck, I just hit my mic. That's great. I'm on spring break right now, so that should be easy for me to maintain. And I'm probably going to upload a grounded video tomorrow after uploading this. It's already 9:28 as of recording right now. So I'm probably going to get this out at like 10:30, maybe longer. Like, it's going to be a little bit of a different video. It's going to be released maybe even like at 11. But anyways, let's continue. Orb Weaver. I'm going to put this above the bee. It's easy, all right? I don't mind it. It's not that hard at all. Same with the Orb Weaver Jr. I would actually say it's harder because it's got the chance to poison you. But yeah, the Orb Weavers are not hard at all. But next we got the stink bug. Now the stink bug, I'm going to put it at the top of hard. I don't like it because to even deal with the poison that it inflicts on you, you need to kill it. So you're just going to be sitting there choking yourself out like a Jew. Sorry, that was an insensitive joke. Before I have anyone go to the comments or before I have YouTube striking me with their hammer, I'm part Jewish and German, all right? Just want to put that out there. I think I can make those jokes. Anyways, we're going to move on from that. We got the infected weevil, I feel like the infected family should just go in medium. They're not that bad at all. Except for the infected ladybug, which is going to go in the bottom of hard. But everything else, the infected family, except for the infected wolf spider, that's going to be different. Is just going to go in medium. Now, the wolf spider, I'm going to put at the top of easy. I've learned to deal with it. I might actually just put it at the top of medium, just for the people that do struggle with it, because it is a hard one for people to learn. But overall, it is not that hard to deal with. It's just about the parrying, and they don't have a bad parry set like the larvae. I feel like the larvae is just harder for people to parry in general. But next up, we got the antlion. The antlion is probably one of the only tier 3s that I'm going to put in mild, just because it is easy. It should be a tier 2. I think that's a petition we should make. Make the fucking, god damn it. I'm blanking here. Make the antlion a tier 2. I feel like we should put that petition up. Anyways, the green shield bug, the steroid inflicted stink bug. We're obviously going to put this in hard above the stink bug because it inflicts more damage. And now we got the black ox beetle. The black ox beetle is, I would say it's easier than the ladybug, all right? It is not that hard at all. It's basically just a ladybug that's a tanky motherfucker and will ruin your day if you don't have good armor. but it's got a running just like the ladybug. And I think the only difference between the ladybug and the black ox beetle is that it's got more health, and the black ox has a 3-hit attack. That's it. That's literally like the only thing. And it spins around. But other than that, they're basically the exact same thing. Next one is we got the Black Widowling. I feel like the Black Widowling is just as hard, if not easier, than the regular Widowling or Spiderling. Because, I mean, the only other thing is it inflicts poison. So if you're able to block them, then you'll be fine. Next, we got the Dust Mite. I don't need to explain this. I don't think... Wait, is it the Dust Mite? I don't know if they have a different one. Yeah, it is a Dust Mite. Alright, the Dust Mite, it spits at you. It spits dust, and I hate it. I've never liked it at all. And by the way, you're able to use this on tierlistmaker.com. I think that's what it is. Is it tierlistmaker.com? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But on the Tier List Maker website, it is just named All Grounded Bugs in 1.4. This is it right here. This is it right here. I'll have it in the description. But anyways, Black Widow. I'm going to put this at the bottom of WoW. Now, the reason why I have the Wolf Spider on medium and the Black Widow on low is because the Black Widow attacks like Usain Bolt. It does like 5 attacks in a second. All right, so the parrying on that is a little bit hard. All right. Next, we got the Fire Ant Soldier. The Fire Ant Soldier, I would say, is right above the Black Ant Soldier, other than the fact that it spits at you. And the Black Ant is going to go in the bottom of WoW. The reason why I have these separated is because this motherfucker always runs away from me. If you don't have enough damage to kill it, as soon as you hit it that one time where it gets too low and it runs away, it will run the fuck away. Alright, this always runs away from me. Next, the Infected Wolf Spider. I'm going to put this at the top of hard, if it would even allow me. Here we go, at the top of hard. I don't think I need to explain that. I feel like that's just self-explanatory. Now, next, we got the Ladybird. Ladybird is just the beefier version of the Ladybug, and I would just put it at, I would say it's harder than the Black Soldier Ant, but it's not harder than anything else. It just does more attacks, alright? That's literally all it does. Anyways, we got the other larvae. Again, I'm going to put this right next to the Ladybird larvae. I'm putting this right next to the larvae, alright? I don't care. The moths, well, I'm pretty sure they're a bug that are passive. So I'm just going to put it in mild. Or they're neutral or some shit. Anyways, we got the Sickly Roly-Poly, the one that actually did too much crack and then fell over and was dying. I'm putting this in easy, as well as the regular Roly-Poly is going to go at the bottom of medium. Next, we got the Spiny whatever the fuck. I think they're water fleas. The Spiny Water Flea. The Spiny Water Flea is going to go above the Roly-Poly. I never really deal with them, but they're not that bad. And with all the termites, I'm genuinely just going to put them in mild. They're not hard at all. All right. There may be a lot of them, but they're really not that hard. Just deal with them. Anyways, we got the ticks. Honestly, they're less bad than the dust mites. I'm going to put them at the top of hard. They just jump on you and they give you fucking meningitis or whatever. The tiger mosquito, top of WoW. All right. I just don't like them. They're another version of the mosquito. Don't like them. Okay, now the next one we have is, I think, just the regular wasp. And wasp drone is the one with red. The regular wasp we're going to put at the top of hard, with the wasp drone going next to it above it. And finally, we have the passives, which are, well, obviously going to go in mild because, well, they can't even attack you. I didn't even know that there was a beefy gnat. I didn't know that. Other than the Spiny Water Flea, that's going to go in bottom of easy. And the Scarab is going to go at the very top of WoW. I don't care what anyone says. Next, we got the bosses. We got the Assistant Manager. I'm going to put this at the top of hard. I think it's overall not too bad of a fight. It's easy for when you have it, and it just gets easier. With the Broodmother, I would say this is bottom of hard for almost anyone. It's not too easy, not too hard. It's a mix. Now, Director Schmechter, I would say, is bottom of easy. The reason why is because at the point that you're at in the game when you fight him, you're probably going to tear him up, all right? And at that point, you've already learned all the parry mechanics you need, so it's going to be really easy for you. Now, next, the Infected Broodmother. I would say this is not harder than the Scarab, but harder than anything else in WoW. It dodges, for Christ's sake, and I do not like that. It messes me up all the time when I'm trying to fight it. But next up, we want to get this done fast. We got the Mant. Now, the Mant, I would say, is the only mild boss in the game. It's not too bad. It's a story boss, so you can't do it more than once. But it's pretty easy, and I would say it's the easiest boss out of all of them. Next, we got ourselves the Bee Queen, or the Wasp Queen, I mean. I'm going to put this at the top of medium. I don't find it that hard. Other people might, but yeah. Now, with the Mantis, since we don't have it right now, I'm just going to put it at above the assistant manager right here in hard. So just imagine it's right here. Now, next, we got the babies. They can't hurt you. Neither can the fish, but the fish is going to be... It's definitely the hardest, but it's the hardest bug in the game. We got the crow. Same with that. They're pretty hard, I agree. The infected, whatever you call them, the infected ants. I would say the infected ants both are a medium, not that hard in general. And with the ant queens, well, they're mild. They're mild bitches. They don't deserve love. I'm sorry. But honestly, with that, I feel like this rounds out our tier list right here. We got most of the easier ones over here, like the passive ones. I really want to find this in-game because I've never found the beefy gnat at all. And honestly, it kind of looks cute right here. It made me laugh when I found the image of it. Anyways, but with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want me notified when videos just like this come out on the channel. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.